Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started, and off we go in Santa Clara. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Get set, get set. 118, watch out. Yellow.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has him on a quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Yellow, outside. 18, watch out. Up.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
First down, Purdy to throw. To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Outside. 18, watch out. Yellow. Up.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Get set, get set. Yellow. 18, watch out.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Outside. 18, yellow. Yellow. Up.
To the air again. Purdy. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Get set. Get set. 18. 18. Hot.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Buys time, rolling right. He's caught near the pylon. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks nothing. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Starting from the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get it. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Tight end in motion left.
Let's go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
It's a gain of 20.
Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Ready. Cougar 19. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Ready.
Offense to the line for second down.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolf.
From the gun, Milrow. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
So that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This is third down.
Third down, they need 7.
Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Running back sent in motion left. Milrow throwing on third down. He finds the rookie from Mississippi State, complete. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry.
Cowboy 80.
And he's not Flood him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4 for 4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of can hit the ground on this side.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Crap throw 80.
Slot man motioned over.
Ready.
Second and 10, no room to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
From the gun is Purdy. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow.
Here he goes, third and long. Connecting on the slant. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Outside. Right around. Yellow.
They're going to go. It's Purdy. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
So a timeout comes in with the play clock down to just 3 seconds. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They've got first down here from the 36.
Come on, 18. Ready. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Gets him on the end route. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
On the set.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Back. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Right back to Kirk, and he's got it again. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. We've got the 49ers in front. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range.
60 Maverick. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Bill Rowe from the gun. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions.
They put a receiver in motion right. And they'll throw 3rd and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Nick Martin picks it off. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get an interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
45-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
It's set. Watch out.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. He's going to have about 2. It's 2nd down now.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Purdy setting up that play action. Headed out right. He's got Ayuk downfield. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Back to Ayuk he goes. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page, it was textbook.
From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 13-0 lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Seahawks, nothing.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard
The
line.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Buffalo Racing, 19 Chargers, 19 Chargers.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Milrow with it on first. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready, set.
So first down from the 41.
Back to 60, back to 60.
Man in motion, out of the slot. First down throw here from Milrow. He gets it again to Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
35-yard line.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They are throwing it again. Hits his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Seahawks first down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Working inside the red zone. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Here we go, 18, tied in. Cougar 19, Dragon 60. Trap 60, trap 60.
Milrow throwing again now on 2nd down. He got it along the sideline, but just couldn't bring it in within the field of play. That's incomplete. We've got 3rd down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Ready, up.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Taken in on the right side by Pearson. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
From the gun, McCaffrey. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. This is a heater going deep. He's got it deep downfield. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. What a difference it can make for an offense.
Escapes the defender. He's going to bring this down to their 35. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Get set.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Watch out! Yellow. Stop.
Now it's Purdy. Sends this to the end zone. This one is knocked away. A potential touchdown prevented. And now the offense has to make the long walk back to the line for 3rd down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Not like this. An interception ends that drive. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Back to 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. 65 10. 65 10. Corey, 70.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 18 70 Lions.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. The tackle. He's got space ahead. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
Outside. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Stop.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you could come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Outside. Yellow. 18. Yellow. Yellow.
Third and long, Purdy. Into the hands of Duvernay. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. 4th down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Moody knocks it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Stretch the eagle, stretch the eagle.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Here we go. Buffalo 18.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
Well, it is second down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack.
Back to 60, back to 60, back 50, back 50.
From the gun, Milrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on third down.
Cougar 19.
Throwing here, Milrow. Out wide, it's Allen. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it fourth down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. It was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Takes this one at the 40. He dodged the tackle. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
The Niners take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Get set, get set. 21, 21. Yellow. Yellow, yellow. Here we go, here we go.
From the gun is Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So second down coming up.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Get set, get set. 118, watch out. Yellow. Stop.
Air it out on third. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be hit, set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Cougar 19.
Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
The 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Get it. 18 Cardinals. 70 Lions.
Allen sent in motion right. Will Rowe from the gun. Back-to-back grabs here for Allen. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Come on. Hit. Crack all 80. Let's go.
Still sticking with the passing game. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. Big man showing up the yards. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Yellow. Yellow.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That play good for 17 and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down, Purdy to throw. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Fits it through the middle. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Purdy on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw is looking for Brandon Ayuk. And now they face 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Get set.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. It's inside the 10. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 16-point ball game. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. The AT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers take a 3-possession lead.
24. Seahawks 7. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking now from the gun. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith-Njigba. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A pickup of 17. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ready up.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 18 rattle, 18 rattle. Cut 19, cut 19. Ready.
First down throw here from Milroe. Completes it again to Smith-Njigba. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Warriors 17.
Here's Milroe to throw. Throw left side, caught by Smith-Njigba. And he's brought down at the line.
Kid, I was on the field with a young high school quarterback just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play.
They send the tight end in motion. Over short, it's Milroe. This is cut downfield by Allen. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
From the red zone on 1st. Setting up the running back screen. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Shotgun now for Milroe. He gets it again to Mitchell. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Cowboy 80. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
From the gun, Milroe. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And the gap closes to 14 points.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
18. Box, 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 back.
Now Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Complete to Christian McCaffrey. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's the 49ers with the football and a comfortable lead as well. Second down now, they need 7.
Yellow. Yellow. Get set. Yellow. 18. Yellow. Up.
From the gun is Purdy. It's his running back. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. So Reed the gift to McCaffrey. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1. And now they're left with 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Yellow. 18. Watch out.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Do not. Yellow. 18. Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy to throw it. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Left, over here, over here. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Up.
Again, left side to McCaffrey. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Outside. Right up.
On the ground, this is Isaac Orinda. He hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He was brought down at the 26.
Jake Moody out for the 49ers field goal try. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards.
A 43-yard attempt.
A questionable snap, he can't connect, it is no good. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Hey, whether it's a good hold or not, the process is the same for that kicker. He's going to catch some unfair blame on this one, Kate, because it was the snap that just set everything off. Not accurate enough, and that left the holder scrambling to try to get his job done, and none of them, unfortunately, could.
79 Broncos. Ready? 7 Pirates. Cougar 19.
Milrow with it on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. So it'll be second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
60 Vikings, 50 Vikings.
Allen, the motion man, left.
Let's go.
This one's to Kirk out left side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And the Seahawks first down.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Warrior 70, Buffalo 18. Ready?
Milrow from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Still sticking with the passing game. Completed over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
A gain of 4. And this is third down.
Third and 4 coming up now.
18 Rebels. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To the air, Milrow. Those wheels in by Royal. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
19 Lions. 70 Timberwolves.
Putting a receiver in motion. Taken in by Kirk right side. And this is picked up by the 49ers. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for second down.
Purdy on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers moments away from their 4th win of the year. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And find him for a few. It's third down. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
It's a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
11. Get set. 21. Go. Right around set. Yellow.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Ernest Jones with the pick.
Intercepted by the Seahawks. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready, set.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing here. Middle row. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Cowboy 80. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Allen, the motion man left.
Ready.
Throwing now. Middle row. Completed to his running back. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down.
19. 70 Lions. Go.
Throwing from the gun here. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks now within 1 score in the 4th.
Seattle.
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
17. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Outside. 18. That's left.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Now Seattle going to call its 2nd timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Up.
They're going to pass it here. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that